have something to say. Please just say it. Please just get it over with.
I think we should break up.
Did you ever love me?
Of course I did.
Why don't you say it?
Does a fantastic job of emulating that kind of 60s European art house look. I mean, the opening titles are like something ripped straight out of Godard. I think they're really fun, they're really well executed, they look great. And the black and white compositions, with an air frame, it doesn't just, it's not just as a reference point, it's not just copying those 60s European movies. I think it does a really good job of actually capturing those characters and what framing their deterioration of their relationship really well. And I think the non-linear editing also helps because it really brings to the fore those complex emotions and sort of juxtaposes the highs and the lows, which sort of, fold in the past and into the future and vice versa, and which I think makes the whole film feel really tragic and bittersweet. You get the whole scope of their relationship from beginning to end and from end to beginning, which I thought was great. Sorry, left.
I loved how the sequence was edited together. It has them be really in sync. Maybe the yellow subtly be cautioning us that the breakup is coming. She asks not to be alone tonight, and they share a quiet dinner at the restaurant, which in a sense feels awkward to me. I personally wouldn't want to be in a crowded room after being dumped. I feel like she's kind of in denial of the breakup, it seems. This is an awkward scene, and if he felt that the support was there, I don't think he would have led to the breakup in the first place. And they end up back to the place that they first met when he had warned her that he would leave her. She believes in this fantasy that she could have changed him. This gives me an eternal sunshine of the spotless mind vibe as we hop around to these different moments and conversations of the relationship over the course of this evening. Despite breaking up with her earlier, he's telling her he loves her in between kisses in the bedroom. And we bear witness to this moment of what happens to be a long kiss goodbye. Breakups are messy, and we don't know what led them to this moment individually or together as a couple. It seems that love seems to exist between the two, and the hardest lesson is that love is not the only thing that can salvage a relationship.
I really like the aesthetic of it, the black and white, the old timey aspect ratio, um, homage to like older romance films. I really appreciated that. I thought the two actors had chemistry and they were great. I really want to shout out that the opening title. You talk about a way to hook the audience because I was like, I don't know, it was different and I rocked with it. Because I think it definitely added to the tone. It really set the tone, is what I'm trying to say. So I really liked it overall. The actors were great, but I really want to shout out the editing and that opening title sequence.
I think that you did a really nice job of telling a simple, tragic little story of a breakup here. I like the way that you shot it in black and white, and I liked some of the camera tricks that you were using, like sort of minimizing her size to make her feel sort of small and like the I guess the victim, for lack of a better word, in this. um I thought it was interesting the way that you moved through time and space. Well written, it's well acted, and it's coming together nicely, and it feels like a very lived in and real situation.
This was almost like heartbreaking to watch, just because you knew it that because you watched the very very beginning, you knew that like there was no real hope for like a quote unquote happily ever after, which I kind of liked because a lot of the times in real life, like not everybody gets a happily ever after, definitely not on your first try or anything like that. Everybody, I think, to some degree experiences heartbreak. And because of that, something like this is so nice because you don't often see films like this, especially where there wasn't even necessarily like something bad that happened between the two of them. They left on seemingly amicable terms, and you actually got this like sweet, tender moment between the two where he says that, you know, he loves her, but you still know that they're not going to end up together. Uh, I thought it was like bittersweet and tragic, but in a beautiful way.
I really loved the opening sequence to this. I thought that this was really clever and brilliantly done. How you have all of those quick cuts going back and forth between her and him, and the music just went with it so perfectly. I thought that that was really ingenious. Loved the fact that they did this in black and white. The richness of the black and white and how they did the cinematography for it, their camera angles, all of them were so well done. It was great.
I liked the shot of the car from the distance and them walking to it and getting in. Really intimate conversation in the car, and at the rest of the night it was just kind of awkward and just, you know, really showed the demise of a relationship and not wanting to let go. I thought it was really well done, good acting, very subtle.